This is a heavy middleweight contest of 6 rounds. 5 minutes each round, 2 falls, 2 submissions and 1 KO to decide the winner. In the blue corner, from Salford in Lancashire, Rocco. And in the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, my pleasure, the world famous Kung Fu.
There he is. The genuine Kung Fu. I see Kung Fu's built all over the country, but I know that they can't be the genuine ones because they don't move anything like this boy. But this is one of the fastest movers in the business. And finally, he's up against another very fast mover in the shape of Rocco of Manchester at 13 stone 4. Kung Fu around 12'7", though I never speak to him, so I cannot find out too many details about him. His Chinese self-defense, of course, Kung Fu, one of the martial arts, and also Kendo, Karate, and Judo. But you just watch these two boys go.
First round.
Round 6, our main bout of the afternoon. 6 rounds and the best of 3 falls to decide. 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout. As we go ahead with round 1. Rocco and his very smart get-up with Rocco written right across his chest in case you get mixed up. And there's not going to be any hanging about in this bout if I know these two men. So arm lever against the joint, Rocco into an arm lock. Semi-jab stranglehold. But the crowd won't be expecting too much canvas wrestling from these two. Pull-on body shot. Follow up too soon. Well, let's hope he doesn't get like that too early, because this could be such a good bout. Heavy middleweight. Rocco, 13 stone 4. Just 1 pound under the heavy middleweight upper bracket. The Kung Fu going for the quick attempted pinfall there right from the start. Shook Rocco a little then. Side headlock. Front head chancery. Throw from it. Follow up. Stranglehold. Double arm. Over the top of shoulder press. Neat. Very neat by Rocco. But Kung Fu bridging it successfully. Ropes break. And already these two men must know what they're up against. And nothing given or expected here. No quarter. Lovely mule kick. Kung Fu. Very quick with that mule kick. Full Nelson, Rocco. Doesn't even bother to hold on to it. Goes to the side head chancery.
4, 5, 6. No.
Unorthodox in many ways, Rocco, but so effective. And of course, there you can see the Kung Fu, one of the few barefoot wrestlers in the country at the moment. A couple of minutes to go, round 1.
4, 5, 6.
Loose crotch hold, but he got there, and the slam didn't really come off for him. And he was a bit early on the take, says Joe DeRazio. Private warning. Not to do it again. Rocco waiting for the leg spread. He gets the drop kick from the canvas instead. Great arm roll. Still the arm lock on. 1 minute left. I'm lost in the air. Doesn't want to hold it, just whips in with it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
For the bear hug. Another bear hug. There's nothing that either of them can do about that on the ropes. A quick turn, 30 seconds to go. Reaching for three-quarter Nelson there. Didn't get it. The first pinfall attempt by Kung Fu also gets a 1. And a cross press by Rocco also gets a 1, but just a couple of seconds to go now in this first round. Kung Fu, very little of course that one knows about this boy because he never speaks to anybody, won't speak to me at all. Kung Fu, about 12 stone 7 I figure, and the promoter figures that's his weight. Black belt, first down in judo. And of course he doubles also, apart from kendo and karate, in savat, which is in taekwondo also. He studied his Kung Fu in the United States of America.
Anyway, round 2.
Round 2, 5 to go. 2 falls to decide this. Rocco versus Kung Fu, the masked wrestler.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, he was up in time, so the knee came up right.
1, 2, 3.
Rocco doing everything he knows to slow this man down.
1, 2, 3, 4,
He'll have a job.
5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3.
Trying to stop Kung Fu wrestling by these forearms and back elbows and knees to the face. Control, and instead of the slam, he goes for a reverse posting. Oh yes, caught him beautifully on the way of that. But Rocco not worried by the first one. Is he worried by the second? More worried. And yes, Rocco trying to get away then. Beautiful chop to the throat on his way. Oh yes. Kung Fu really coming back into it now. Thought Rocco was having it all his own way a little too much. That could have slowed Rocco, the Manchester wrestler. That shot must have landed in the mouth there. Not sure about whether that was a punch, and nor is the referee. Turned his man back to the ref so he wouldn't see that. Inside leg hang, beauty. Got to release now, he's got to release now. Kung Fu won't like that treatment at all. If he'll come back to find. Yes, feet to the face. Minutes to go, round 2. No sign really of any score yet, but it's been really good. And the follow-up of the three-quarter Nelson. unorthodox way, but he got there. Got his man back to the canvas, which is what he wanted. Body scissors now by Kung Fu.
One. Step out. One. Step out.
Minute to go. Still the body scissors there, the double leg lock. Undress from the body scissors, trying for submission now, Rocco. Backbreaker. And that could be worse, even though he's landed. Neither of these boys expect any favors, and they're certainly not giving out anything. 15 seconds now, round 2. Their version of the referee's hold, which didn't quite come off. Rocco with the backhammer on the bell. Mark Rocco from Manchester, 13 stone 4 of him, quite an advantage here for over 3/4 of a stone over his opponent Kung Fu today. Rocco, 6 years amateur experience, turned pro in 1970, and of course trained by the well-known heavyweight Jim Hussey, who also happens to be his father. Jim now running a pub, very interested in his son's keeping up the name in the wrestling business of the future. And doing it very well so far is Mark Rocco.
Taken away, round 3.
Round 3, 4 rounds to go. No score. 2 falls, 2 submissions or a knockout to decide this one. Kung Fu in the mask on the left there versus Mark Rocco. A little bit too early. And that's certainly too early. Public warning for that. Rocco continues not heeding that public warning announcement by the MC.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Kung Fu's nose bleeding slightly now, which I don't suppose will worry him too much.
6, 7, 8.
And it's a crotch hold posting again, that reverse posting. Cross press, very near the ropes, but thrown off easily. And the feet come into action now. A bit of sabat. Oh, missed it with that. Missed the mule kick by a foot there as Rocco didn't come forward as fast as expected. Nice throw, spin out. What a spin out, body spin out. And a straight finger straight to the throat of Rocco down. The throat in trouble from that. Tongue hanging out there as King Fu goes back on a submission hold, if ever there was one. He's not going to use it. He goes back for the shoulder press. There it is. Oh, what a beautiful folder. Operated with the feet alone. And it just took him 1 minute, 35 seconds into round 3 to do it. And a great reverse folding press, if ever we saw one on television. I think I've seen a faster or a better, a more accurate one than that. Rocco doesn't like the mule kicks, but it missed him actually, that last one. And Kung Fu worried about the nosebleed, but not too much, I imagine. 3 rounds to go, and any second the bell will start the 4th.
7 to 8, round 4.
Now, Rocco changes tactics here. He's trailing by 1 fall in L. Maybe to try and slow it up a wee bit. His usual speed maneuvers haven't really paid off with that culminating 3rd round fall by his opponent. One public warning against Rocco already. If he tries any punches again, turned beautifully like Kung Fu. What a throw. Took his man off the ropes just as Mark Rocco thought he was going to operate the move. Again, that kick and step to the stomach.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Both feet and the instep. Well, at least they're keeping my promise from me at the beginning of this bout. They certainly don't hang about. Non-stop. Both men. I'd hate to bet on this one. And knee for the quarter Nelson.
Go on, Rep. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Rocco really changed his mind and he was going for the touch hold too early. Very close, only 2 or 3 yards away from the corner. It still manages a posting, very effective. And the monkey climb, a high one, but Kung Fu waiting for it. Lands beautifully. There's that mule kick again to the throat. Had he let go? Had he released? That's the question. 2 minutes left, round 4. Rocco trying to come back by slamming his man onto the bottom rope and shut him out. And he's got another public warning for it. Rocco doesn't like it, complaining to the MC, but he should complain to the referee. That's the man who gives out the public warnings. So 2 public warnings against Rocco. That's his last one. The next one, disqualification. Rock and Kung Fu still leading Rocco anyway by 1-4-0. Pretty cute with his toes, this man. Really switched there into that side headlock. Beautifully done. Referee calling for break, but Rocco trying to prove that he wasn't holding. Semi jab trying to hold the pull on check. Beautiful one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
In my little room, says Kung Fu. Something to that effect. Suplex by Rocco. Trying to follow up with a double knee hold, but didn't work. 30 seconds left.
1. Get out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Rocco bringing up the instep now. He's got 2 public warnings. His man was down when he delivered that. And lucky to get away with it without disqualification then. Nearly got his matching orders that time. Right on the bell. See if we can get a close-up look of Kung Fu. There he is. How's the nose doing? No, it's not worrying him too much. Pull the mask down over it. Anyway, Kung Fu, I'm afraid we don't know too much more about him, except this drop-kick version of toe chop, which operated very quickly in that round. I wonder if we see it again in this bout, because it really is one of the quickest moves I've ever seen in the ring. Let's see if we can point it out when it comes.
Seconds away, round 5.
Rocco anxious to get into round 5 as he stands in the center of the ring, still down, 1 fall to 0. 2 public warnings against him. That's Mark Rocco. And a drop kick by Rocco. Shoulder high.
1, 2.
Still in the 5th round, the action continues. These fellas don't know how they keep it up, this pace. Flying tackle and a pile driver. Yeah, pile driver missed on the floor, but got on the knee, but it's enough to weaken him, and there it is. That equalizing pile driver.
That's an equalizing fall to Mark Rocco.
The pile driver that misfired didn't hit his man's head on the canvas, but hit his own knee with the Kung Fu's head, but it was enough to weaken him enough to follow down with the shoulder press and get the equalizing fall. 1 round to go now. 1 fall each. Now this final score, if it comes, should be really interesting.
Seconds away for the 6th and final round.
Round 6, the final round. And Rocco there in the center hasn't got any public warnings to play with. He's out next time he does anything the referee doesn't like. Kung Fu, no public warnings against him, has played straight all the way down the line. 1 fall each, and this is the final round. Beautiful whip, but Rocco took it well too. Took it beautifully, how he got over on his feet then. The belt seems to be worrying Kung Fu. Yes, he's going to get rid of it. And the jacket too. This is the Rocco stuff, the weakness. Anything to keep his man out of the way. The follow through, the dive out through the top 2 ropes. Outside the ring wrestling. Well, that won't be allowed too long. But no, Rocco's back, but so is Kung Fu back over the top, and Rocco not attending. And the follow down with a cross press, and Kung Fu could have the winner here. He's got it. In round 6, Kung Fu the winner by 2 to 1, and Mark Rocco fuming mad. 1 minute, 20 seconds it took Kung Fu in the final round to get the win. 2 to 1.